What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome on back to Mass Effect. So last episode we landed here on Ilos. We talked to Vigil and got some big bombshells about the Reapers and what Saren's actually trying to do here. And now it's all on the three of us to stop him from mission accomplished, so let's go chase our Turian friend down. I did promise to stick the Mako up his ass, so we got a gap closed at some point to maintain our commitments, right?
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Just like my people, but they also gave us a chance to save ourselves. We must hurry.
Indeed. There's going to be a lot of tie-ins here in this last episode too, and I want you to remember way back when we were on the Citadel with Caden, and he had his little dialogue line about that monument relay inside the Citadel. He said he could hear and feel like a buzzing and a humming from it, right? It made his teeth tingle. I want you to keep that in mind for what's about to happen. It's actually super, super cool. And something I've found that people rarely pick up or notice on their first playthroughs too. Like, I managed to, like, it made sense to me when he said it was tingling and humming because of his, like, attunement with biotics and things. But a lot of people don't pick up on that, and it ends up being, like, a pretty cool reveal. I mean, it was still cool even if you do pick up on that, but I really like the way we get on the Citadel here. That's pretty cool. Basically have a free backdoor into it, right? And that's what the Reapers use at the start of every invasion to wipe out galactic leadership and get all the data and information they need, hack all the systems, all the comm relays, all that kind of stuff. It's the perfect play when you think about it. One fell surprise attack, you wipe out the entire chain of command, get all the information you need, top secret files, unlimited access basically to every single civilization in the galaxy's secrets, the way they run, the way they operate, dirty laundry, probably files on who they want to indoctrinate to, like prime candidates for indoctrination so they can like turn a leader of a government or a world against its people. It's pretty clever the way they've set it all up. The Reapers are definitely a competent enemy. Which is why I wonder how BioWare is going to fare creating a new enemy in general in the new Mass Effect game. Because whatever they make, it's got to add up to this, right? They have to make it more than the Reapers. You can't go back. Like, you can't fight the Reapers in the trilogy and then in Mass Effect 4 you fight, like, Fred the Spectre. It'd be kind of like, Not only that, but they'll have to deal with the fact that I'm not sure if Commander Shepard will even be in the game. I think the only confirmation we have is Liara, because she was in the 5-second teaser or whatever. But who in their right mind would even like fuck with Shepard at this point after the events of the trilogy happen? Like, who is gonna try and throw hands with Commander Shepard? Like, good luck, you know? But I guess some of that conversation is for another time when we've actually beat this thing. But still, I have a hard time wondering how they're gonna one-up the Reapers. I personally would have liked a First Contact War prequel rather than a direct sequel. I would have liked to have seen the First Contact War play out, you know? I think that would have been interesting.
The conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Yeah, I'm sure he left behind helpers. There's Sovereign bringing his fleet through the main relay. His Geth armada. Well, the council told us to piss off because they had it covered, right? They had defenses all over the Citadel. Let's see how it holds up. That's why they should have listened. Really cool how they make these big scale space fights too. It's fun to watch. It's a very beautiful game.
Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council!
Well, that didn't take long.
Citadel Control, do you copy?
Obviously, Saren went through the conduit already, so he got his back door in. Now we got 40 seconds to get ourselves in there too. With plenty of Geth blocking the path, of course.
Hang on! Things are going to get a little rough.
Oh Colossus of all things too. Let's just dip. We're not doing this. I was gonna try and mooch some of them for XP, but we don't have the time. We got 15 seconds at this point. And I'll give you 10 points if you guess what the conduit links to.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
It's so cool, man. Did you ever think you'd be slamming a tank through a mass relay in this game? Hell of an entrance. And that is the conduit. That is the hidden relay on the Citadel. That's the master relay. It is in fact not just a monument. It is an active mass relay, which is why Caden had that hum and the tingling in his teeth. I think that's so cool. I think that's such a cool reveal. No shit, it's not a drill. Can't actually damage them until they start coming at us. They're gonna have a real bad day based on our current loadout. Yeah, it's not even close. We are not worried about synthetics anymore. Yeah, good riddance. Hi, Davina. Nice to see you. I see the Keeper's not by your side anymore.
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across
I can see that.
all non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Yeah, there's a few fires.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
Yeah, I already met the welcome wagon.
What happened to the council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
Okay, so they're aboard the big cross ship that we talked about right at the start of the Let's Play.
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
I'm sure Anderson's fine. Udina, unless Anderson is protecting him, is probably cooked though.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arterius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber.
So you do have information on specific people.
For his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
I'm not sure. Call me C-Sec,
We
Avina.
need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation.
And like Avina said too, civilian casualties here are massive because they're not taking their time here. They're not being careful. I mean, look at the Presidium.
Please begin emergency
This place is fucked.
evacuation procedures.
And you have Sovereign and his Geth fleet just mercilessly peppering the entire Citadel with missiles to get through the fleet too. All the collateral damage there. This final mission is so cool, man. You're about to get something else that's really cool. It's the coolest elevator ride to the Citadel Tower we've done all game. We gotta move, because he's already in the Citadel Tower. He's already at the place where he needs to be to transfer control. We gotta move our ass.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
For reference here, Turians are the best military in the galaxy, the toughest, they have the best ships. And you're about to see how Turian warships match up against a Reaper. They swatted through it like a fly. And they did not close it in time. All they managed to do there was lock him in. There's your size scale, by the way. That's the Citadel Tower, and this thing is like almost as big as that. The Reaper ships are gigantic. This mission is so cool, man. love the way they do all this. Great writing and narrative story too. The stakes are super high. We're doing all kinds of cool shit. It's coming full circle. This is what I meant about this thing being cool. One big step. Thank God we have grav boots, huh? The size of this thing, man. You remember what Ashley Williams said about how she wouldn't have a place in the fight because what is a rifleman to do against this? Well, she's not wrong, is she? Let's take the shortcut to the council chambers. Somehow ends up being less stairs. Come on then. Obviously you want to stock up on all your synthetic bonus damage gear here, because all you're really going to be fighting on this part is synthetics. There's a couple Krogan we'll have to deal with, but 99% of the enemies here are going to be Geth. Try and cut our way through these as fast as possible, because like I said, he's already on the tower. He got there real fast. We are trailing behind, Shepard.
All targets eliminated.
This means shit if we let him open the relay. They'll be over in a matter of minutes. I heard a Krogan. I don't see a Krogan, but I heard a Krogan. There you are. I knew I heard you. That, pop that. You will be dead before you hit the floor. Please lift him like I asked you to. Shoot out of the map. Yes. Sure can. That's the strategy I was talking about like in the years. No, you're not going to be doing that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, just lift him, then boop him out the map. Easy 1000 XP. Speaking of XP, I gotta check how close I am to 29. We're definitely not hitting 30. Now we're on the Citadel without being 29, unfortunately. Let me see. 453 out of 462. Yeah, we'll finish this at 29. One off max. That was cheeky. Get shields back real quick. He will not be sniping me. Why is that nonsense at this point? Although with Colossus, I don't think it would kill us in one shot. You don't have to worry about much damage-wise once you have Colossus heavy armor. Even on max difficulty, things cracked. I'm pretty sure I could face tank multiple snipe shots at this point. Clearly I could face tank rockets, right? Dude, we're just so, like Rambo at this point. Let's get these defense turrets open. They're gonna help us. We got this dropship to destroy and a whole gang of Geth while it's working on it, so I'm gonna get all these turrets open real fast. I guess Saren shut down Citadel security, so they weren't automatically activated here. The hell out of this wall and use this turret as a defense mechanism from the ship. I'm pretty sure the ships will attack you, so let's hit overkill. Dropship's done. Ali unfortunately died, but she'll come back in a sec. It's the last one. Perfect. So far, so good. Look at this thing's foot. Like one step from this ship would nail an entire platoon. Not two. Rogans. We'll do that. Guess we didn't get all the Krogan inside the facility.
And stay down.
Yeah, he bounced out of the map, that's why he's dead. Prime. I think it's a prime based on the rocket spell. Does that level up? Okay, let's get our last level up here. So for us, I'm gonna sink 2 into shotguns just to make us a tiny little bit more well-rounded. Not that it'll make too much of a difference at this point, though. I guess you can get barrier for Tally's last 2 points. What do we have? The electronics would make us shields. Let's get you more shields. Let's make you as least squishy as you can be for this final. Hurrah. Yeah, hopefully my shield's gonna come back by the time I get to the next fight. There we go. This lane can be a little tough. There's a whole gang of Geth turrets that you gotta fight on foot here. They pulled out all the stops for us. Tally just got hit by one of the turrets. The lens flare on this little light fixture on the floor is killing me right now. There we go. We're gonna get the turrets dead first before we push up for the Geth, because you just saw what happens to Tally. That's gonna happen to us too if we get hit by a fucking anti-vehicle round. Colossus is good, but it's not that good. I don't want to be ducking and diving these fucks while I'm trying to dodge turret shots too. Yeah, I love the power creep in this game. You like, if you recall how it was when we first started, how much damage we took, how careful we had to be. Now we're like max shields, we're just running through hellfire basically. That is one thing I love about RPGs. I love that by the end of the game you can just tackle anything regardless of where you started. I love that feeling. Because it's business time right now, the stakes are high, it's all or nothing right now. And the fact that you can actually feel that in the gameplay with your build progression is really fun to me. They actually maintain that throughout the whole trilogy too. Like, you never feel like you got reset into like nothingness. They do a pretty good job of that. By the time you get into Mass Effect 2, you'll still feel like you're from Mass Effect 1. And instead of making you weaker, they just give you new enemy sets. Which kind of explains why you have to play a little differently while still feeling super powerful and capable. They did really good with all that stuff. And this access hatch is going to take us to the Citadel Tower. Almost at our confrontation. Still a little late. I don't think we do too good on the progress report right now, knowing the stakes. Tally is going to do really good things for us in this final fight too, so I hope you brought the companions that I brought, because the whole strategy for this is either you lift spam the main enemy, or you do what I'm going to do. Really fun last encounter here. Get our shields back for this. I'm jammed there for a second. That's his ass. Okay, so final tally. What do we reach? 469,000 out of 862,000, so we are nowhere close to 30. I don't even think you can get 30. I don't imagine that's even doable, actually, based on how much XP we missed. Knowing that I did every piece of content possible, I don't think it's possible to hit 30. Same as I don't think it's possible to hit 60. Damn it. we meet again, Bubba.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Yeah, I can see that you're much less yourself now. You see all the implants have increased in his body. Basically, we shook him a little with our Paragon option on Vermeer, and since his faith was wavering, he decided to exude more control, which technically means he is far less capable now. And it's important that you use that Paragon option on Vermeer when we talk to Saren, because it's going to open something up for this.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now
Strengthen the noose around your neck.
I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
That's how you want the whole world to look. Have you looked in the mirror?
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
I love Saren as a villain. He's the perfect villain for this first game and the first introduction to this universe.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right.
Amazing voice acting.
Maybe there is still a chance for...
Saren, I mean. Shepard's a little touch and go in this first game.
The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Iconic. How many main villains in games like this do you know take themselves out at the end? I wouldn't say he redeemed himself. I love how they use the slow-mo effect and the similar music to when Shepard dies too. It's very cool. I love that. What a game. I love the way he takes himself out like that if you convince him with Paragon options, and I wouldn't say he redeemed himself, but it's something, right? It's one less stain on the Turian legacy, I suppose. But he's still a coward, and he's still a piece of crap in my opinion. This whole thing stems from his cowardice, so I wouldn't say he redeemed himself, but it helps.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Of course, Joker joined the fight.
Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
This is a hell of a decision. Now, the Council has rubbed us wrong, and they snaked us out in the last episode. Like, admittedly, right? The last time we talked to the Council, they lied to us, lured us into a trap, and grounded us, tried to take away our ship. But the stakes are much higher than personal grudges here. This decision I always make the same, no matter what I play, Paragon or Renegade, because in the end, we need galactic unity to fight the Reapers. It's okay to say focus on humanity, and to a degree that's right. But what good is humanity can't defeat the Reapers alone. We need a united galaxy for that. And what kind of leader is humanity going to be for the galaxy if our first act stepping up is to destroy the leaders of all the other species in the galaxy? We can't in good conscience let the Council die just out of like petty personal rivalry and put the whole galaxy at stake. We need leadership, we need unity, we need them to work with us. And it's not going to happen if we kill all their leaders while asking that, right? We need everybody on board, we need everybody on the same team, and what way to prove that we're ready to do that than to save the Council right here. Yes, we'll lose some of the Arcturus fleet, we'll have heavy human casualties, but we will gain the Citadel fleets. We will gain more than we lose out of this. And it's not about personal rivalry, this is about trillions of lives. You have to put that aside for this, I think. And I always end up saving the Council here, even as a renegade.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Whether they do or not, it doesn't matter. Their people will.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
You can see our boys at war now. The Joker gets to test the Normandy in combat too.
We're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
I remember the snap inspection guy as well, saying it's no good in a straight up fight. Keep that in mind for this.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
Humanity don't play games.
All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
It's so cool seeing that go down, man. That's our boys.
Make sure he's dead.
Yeah, this is all a little too easy, huh? Interesting that we sent Tally down to take the final shot. I just noticed she has a knife there in her boot, too.
He's dead.
It was all a little too easy. Remember oily shadows. On talks of indoctrination, you see those oily shadows in the corners of the screen. That looks like what the Arachnite Queen described, controlling her people, right, during the wars. Oily shadows. It all ties in, and it's a very cool touch artistically. It's the Reaper signal cranked up as high as it'll go.
I am sovereign, and this station is mine.
We'll see, bitch. He does not get to just get up from that, by the way. This is what I was talking about when I said I have a strategy for this fight. The singularity missed. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, actually. Oh, can you toss him at least? Okay, Tali, I want you to hack him, defend him against his friends. It's gonna help keep the heat off a little. He's gonna fight Saren for us, or at least the other Geth, while we focus on him. Couple phases to this fight. It is very pretty to see humanity at work. And that's the Reaper's superior firepower.
Sovereign's too strong! We have to pull back!
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Human determination. Strong-willed bullheadedness of the humanity, right? That's why we are what we are. We see the bigger picture, no matter the cost. The Ascension and the rest of the Citadel fleet's all pulled back. We're the ones risking it all right here. No matter the cost. Ake would come down here and shoot at it himself if he had to get this done. You can tell you're gonna help with his shields a little. Singularity him, it's only lift that works. Sometimes I bring double lift here, but since there's all these Geth down here in this fight now, I brought Tali so she could hack. Speaking of here, hack him up for me. You can shoot at Sovereign with me. She's all on cooldown right now. He's almost done.
Catching you up.
Here we are back. Right, big guy. One lift and this is over. There we go, we win. Game over, Sovereign. Checkmate. I love the red line and effects around him. This first game is such a masterpiece, man. I love this section.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Beautiful. Good job, Joker. And I want you to keep in mind that this is one Reaper, and it took an entire human fleet plus the most advanced ship in the galaxy to take down just one. Now imagine hundreds of thousands. That's what we're up against. That's why we need the Council and the rest of the Citadel races on board. Because of everything it took to fight just one. That's the stakes we have to fight. Well, that's irrefutable evidence of the Reapers, right? There's literally pieces of it all over the Citadel Tower Chamber. You can't really argue with that.
Captain Anderson, we found them! They're in here!
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Takes more than a Reaper corpse. That's why we're in N7. I woke up into the sunset with our new blue girlfriend.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
I'm sure you do.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay.
Yes, you do.
You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard.
Okay, so that seems like they're accepting the Reapers then.
Selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Councillor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this...
Oh, I assure you, Udina, you won't be accepting anything.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Yes, I do, and it's not Udina, I can tell you that much.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Yeah, me too.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
And that is exactly the point. We're about to be at a galactic scale war. We don't need somebody like you who pushes pencils and makes shady backroom deals to backstab people. We need somebody honest, somebody who knows the battlefield, somebody who can help level the playing field a little bit, someone who can influence the Council in our direction, not take L's on humanity's behalf so you can get a comfier seat in your office. I don't trust Udina. Well, I would say not as far as I could throw him, but I wouldn't even trust him as far as I could throw him, because I could throw him way further than I could ever trust somebody like him. I mean, he already backstabbed us just for probably some money in his back pocket, right? And then the whole thing with Harkin and all that. He's not going to get anywhere near any galactic power if I get my say-so about it. Anderson is the best choice, regardless. He has distinguished military service. He was almost a Spectre. He's higher up in the Alliance military. He knows how to go to war, and that's what we need in the galaxy right now. We need to prepare for the Reapers, because I'm sure it's not over yet. They're not just going to stop just because we turned the signal off. So we got to prepare for whatever's next, right? We got to clean up the Geth. We need war. We need war fighters. We need to be ready. We don't need this schmuck.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
It's definitely not over. We got work to do.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge.
That's why I picked Anderson.
When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
Aye aye, that is why I pick Anderson every time. He understands the assignment. He's gonna help make the Council understand it too. And interestingly enough, this background here actually changes. It's blue and all nice because we're Paragon. If it's Renegade, it's all red and like dark and mysterious. Little cool thing for the final frame. There's also a banger of a song here at the end of the game too. Alrighty, what a masterpiece. Man, I love this game. This first game here is phenomenal. The story writing, the voice acting, even the gameplay, as clunky as it is for it being old, it still all fits perfectly. But this really shines in the world building and the narrative, the voice acting, the dialogue writing for sure. This is some of the best dialogue and lore that BioWare has ever written. And I think that any game company has written, period, right? I think this is one of the best stories ever told in gaming, and it just gets better as the trilogy goes on, man. Yeah, music, as you can hear and as you've heard, amazing. Voice acting, amazing. Writing, amazing. Gameplay, a little dated, but still fantastic. Definitely worth playing. And I like the work that they've done with the remake, or remaster rather, to bring it all closer to modern as they can, right? Without affecting the original product. It's just great. If you've never played it, go play it. If you don't have it, go buy it. Couldn't recommend it more, man. And it's only going to get juicier as we go along. I really do hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I love playing this thing. And I just can't wait to hop into Mass Effect 2. I might make a start on that project almost immediately, go right into it. Alrighty guys, that is going to wrap the first Mass Effect game, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the series as much as I enjoyed playing it, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more. Take care everybody, have a great day. Peace.